Man, this one didn't start pretty for Arkansas State. The offense struggled early, couldn't quite get into rhythm, and Boise State was hanging around on that blue turf. But once the Red Wolves settled in, it was a completely different game. They exploded offensively, pulled away late, and made a statement against the Broncos on the road. And give credit to the defense too. They played solid for most of the night and really helped flip the momentum.
They're starting to notice, not just a win, not just a fluke. 3-0 against quality teams, on the road too, in that environment. Boise State was just in the playoff not too long ago, and we walked in there and handled them. Now they're asking if we're legit. Good, but talk doesn't matter. Respect doesn't mean anything if we don't keep proving it. This is where teams slip, get comfortable. We're not doing it, because if they're just now paying attention, they haven't seen anything yet. This is our first step into a new conference, a new level. Everything we've done, every rep, every decision, it led right here. They're going to test us physically, mentally, every snap, and they're waiting to see if we belong. Good, because we didn't come here to adjust. We came here to make a statement. First game in the Big 12, we set the tone, because this one matters more than the rest. It's a first impression. That's everything. You don't ease into this level. You set the tone, or you get set. Physical, fast, discipline. From the first snap, they need to feel us, because if we want respect in this conference, we take it right here. And speaking of respect, I got a lot of respect for Coach Prime. What he's built, how he carries himself, the standard he sets. That's real. You don't fake that kind of presence. But tomorrow, none of that matters. Not the respect, not the conversation, not the moment. Between those lines, he's the opponent. And I got a team count on me to have them ready. Respect stays off the field, because once that ball is kicked, it's about who's better and who's ready. What's up, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Arkansas State Dynasty. In today's episode, we have Colorado, the Buffaloes, on the schedule. As you can see, they are 1-2 already. All those games being non-conference. I don't know who they play outside of the conference, and I really don't care, because we are here to handle business. Your Arkansas State Red Wolves are back at home, and we trying to slap a big L on the side of Colorado's dome. That way it say CLU. You know what I'm saying? We are coming off of our first ranked win, our first ranked opponent of the season, which was Boise State, and we handle business on the road. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you go back and watch the previous video and see how we did that on the blue turf. We took down that blue turf monster, but today we gotta protect the bank from the Buffaloes trying to run in there and steal all our money. Do you think we can protect the bank? I feel like we can, and if you believe so as well, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, that way you'll be notified the next time I drop a video just like this one, and also slide in the comments and talk to your boy. But of course, I already know why you came here. I already know why you on the video. I know why you clicked on that notification. You ready to see some gameplay, so let's hop into it.
Welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium.
You know
in
it's
Jonesboro,
time.
to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State.
Only got one thing on my mind, and it's the putting down a Buffalo.
The 17th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas State Red Wolves.
Yeah. All right, they're going forward, and there's a sack. Damian Gilmore Jr.
Get him at the 21.
It's the Dollar General.
One of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long.
He said,
they can get
"Hey, coach,
pressure on the quarterback with
it must be
guys
the
like
money.
They've got better athletes than you've got.
Got 'em
up
going
front.
crazy.
You saw it early in this game today.
Looking to throw, it's Vargas. Got it in the middle.
Come on, let's lock in.
You got an arm like this, and you could just, boom, put it on the line. It's really nice to have that.
Oh, shit.
Tag him, Jordan
And
Ross.
the defense makes a play.
You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Unfortunately, you gotta pay Jordan Ross.
Passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just haven't
Call him good old JR for short.
Great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't guarantee death, taxes, tax for that guy.
They booted away on 4th down. They make the stop.
Okay, they're already pressing.
Back out there again and build on that.
Okay.
David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up
There's Rashawn
and down the
Carver.
field.
Easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week.
Yes,
Look for
sir.
some your mind is right, starting the season off today.
There he goes.
Oh, yeah, my boy
Really
Eden.
good job The lone back's got it.
Okay.
They pick up half of it. Second down, he'll throw it.
That's Terrence Carter.
On the out route.
Okay, I don't want to try to run into that. Let's see.
To the air on first down. Keeps looking downfield. On the move to the right.
That was bad.
For a big one.
Almost ran into a sack, and then to add salt to injury, almost threw an interception.
To the ground with the back. Got the first down.
Let's get it. Now, to my defense, I thought the receiver was going to sit where he was at. I didn't think he was going to start running upfield, but still can't do that.
Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snag down.
There we go,
the
Matt.
air.
We're going to try to pick up this first down on the ground. It's probably zone, because there's no way that they leaving Mack or Terrence Carter uncovered.
Bully ball on third and short.
Yes, sir.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal.
Let's go, Mr. Carver. All right, they packing it in. So we gonna do this.
Wants to go up top. He wants it.
Touchdown, Rashawn Garland. I mean, if you're gonna need a halfback wide open, we'll take it every time.
That time. If you're gonna be able to throw the ball down in this area,
I run the same plays, and if they work, I'ma run them every day.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going
Good
to set
tackle.
the tone of this game.
Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Vargas.
Ah, come on.
It's
Went man, and we got beat.
Now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays. This should get on sticks.
And we cannot let him break that.
Trying play action. Under fire. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40.
We're going to do that. We got to be able to get to the QB, because if we don't, somebody's going to be open.
Good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run.
Nice coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
I believe I can. Say it again.
And the quarterback runs out of time and down
KO.
at the 38.
Kevin Otis.
Down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
Oh,
out.
did you notice? Kevin Otis got hurt on that play.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Bring him down. Let's see. What kind of leg he got?
Third down. I like when you slip him in there trying to make that play, catch the defense, maybe being a little aggressive.
And he barely made it.
It took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there.
Of course.
That'll bring him to within 4. Leaves it with the running back.
Dang it. Caught up on the back
and set up
of the offensive lineman.
It makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Makes the grab.
Let's go, Cam.
Gets it out to the...
See what we got going on here.
Looking to throw on first down.
There it is.
Gets it out fast. Looks as if we have an injury.
We got
on
offensive
that
lineman
last
going
play.
down
We'll
left
take
and
a
right.
Give to the running back. And he's to the
Got to run this. Yeah, we gonna run it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Under heavy pressure.
We gonna run it.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter.
Anyway,
That's the end of
here
the
Arkansas
quarter,
State
and
Red
Arkansas
Wolves are
State
up
is
7
on top.
to
And after
3.
that first quarter,
They
let's
got
see if these
negative
guys can
13
get
rushing
back in
yards.
the game in the second.
It's because of all them sacks. No diddy.
Back to pass on second down.
Oh my God. Let's see.
From the gun, wants to pass.
There we go, Terrence
Makes the
Carter.
catch.
Okay, they came down a little bit when I did that. Terrence Carter run.
Wants to adjust the
Slant.
pattern. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat.
Just throw it away. Somebody on the O-line got beat, and they got beat bad. I just don't know who it was. And it might be the guy that's hurt. Let's do that.
Give to the back.
Uh-oh.
Turning it on.
Rashawn Carver.
Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle.
Carving them up.
17. Might as well give it to him
Oh,
again.
boy.
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
We'll take
It's
that.
complete to the right. From the gun, wants to pass.
It's Kyle Hardy.
Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
Come on, bro. Come on, let's get a hat on a hat. If we get a hat on a hat, this should be a touchdown.
The run up the middle. Looking
It should be a touchdown. We literally right there.
Third time would put him in the end zone. They'll run the sneak.
And we don't get it. And we going for it.
Absolutely no surprise.
We
The
going
offense
for
will
it.
Stay on the field.
It's
and go
time
for it on fourth
to
and
let
inches.
them things hang. You know what I'm saying?
They'll try to
Time to let them things hang. Rashawn Carver. Another touchdown.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time.
He said,
I gotta
"Yo,
push people around. Look
got
at the
another
offensive
one."
line, doing a really good job getting those guys.
It seems like every game is a different halfback doing the same thing.
4th and goal.
And I love it. All right.
Go and start this one down 14-3.
What we got, D?
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
How'd you let him catch that? Like, how are you in front of the receiver and still let him catch it like that? That's crazy. Bring him down.
Really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch.
Man, it's an option. Something that we don't defend well. If we've had any trouble, it's been defending the option.
Slams it ahead.
There's a touchdown.
Takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
They went right down the field. One big pass play,
Blocking up front, created the
then an
open
option,
lane and the running back
and they in the end zone.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes.
Do not like that.
Caravan.
One, the Big 12, or anywhere else, men.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping
Okay.
an eye on it for us. Quick release
Catch it.
on the
All right,
Staying in
when
the
they
moment,
show this,
seeing it, throwing the slant, making
Let's see
sure
what
he
we
makes
got.
the right decision.
Wants to throw on first down.
we got a mistake.
He lofts it high and deep down
We got a
the
mistake.
side.
Cam Jenkins, big play, Cam.
He's showing it all. The juice.
What you
the
got,
jets,
Cam?
the move.
Burn down! That way.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff.
Okay.
Looking for a crease. To the air on second down.
Kyle Hardy.
They'll run it on first and goal.
Okay.
They'll try to slam it in.
Okay.
And he'll be
All right, let's see if Terrence Carter can route that boy over there. It's one of their star players, though. But we gonna see.
from the gun, wants to pass.
We gonna see Terrence Carter. He said, "I got you, coach."
Point on that drive.
Hit him with the Heisman pose. Because evidently they didn't know. Routed that boy. A minute and 32, probably going to the air and they are, and that's not gonna get it done. That's not gonna get it done.
And it needs to happen on this possession.
And that ain't gonna get it done either.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Stop him short.
It's Johnson.
And we're gonna have a chance and get some
Be
more
a second
points.
time
Hopefully.
they kick it away. He
Looks
gets
like we're
it
gonna have some
away
good
from
field
his own
position.
end zone. Makes the catch at the 45. He's times reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. It's complete on
Let's
the
go
right
Terrence
side.
Carter.
They stop
And
him
he's hurt.
just short
Oh
of
my
the
God,
first
not
down, but
Terrence
it will
Carter.
be set.
I know they not pressing Cam over there. Better hope that safety does his job. That's all I can say.
Looking
And he
to
will.
fire. Got his man.
We go to Mack and we got a flag and it's probably holding.
There is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Anytime you get a flag that fast, it's holding.
Jesus Christ.
Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on the money.
Go, Mack.
Execution. Looking to throw on first down. Working the
Mack
middle of the
again.
field, and it's complete. They'll send the back in motion. Going to take a shot on second and short.
Going Mack again.
Down the middle.
We got 6 seconds.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it.
Oh my God.
To the middle.
Let's take the field goal.
I love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball. Trust him.
Take
Getting
the
ball to
points.
different wide receivers. He's really in a good
Almost
mood
threw
the last couple games.
another
That's
interception.
the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join.
I
the
am
Kevin
tripping.
in our halftime.
But anyway,
Guys, it is hard.
we still got points. We're up by 14. Going into halftime. I believe we get the football first coming out of halftime in the third quarter. Rashawn Carver is carving up the defense on the ground, averaging 6.2 yards per carry. You gotta love it. Definitely gotta make sure we keep the ground game going, because that's what's gonna feed our passing game. And I still don't know how one of my best defensive players got beat like that. All right, fellas, chat,
on the strength of that running game.
comment section.
Huge statement too.
I got some bad news.
To the other
But
team that they're
before we
more
get to that,
physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense.
our number one receiver, Terrence Carter, is out for the season, the remainder of the season. Unfortunate. I think he has a torn pick. So we're going to have to continue this season without one of our best players. Man, it hurts.
Motion from the back.
It hurts.
Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen.
But we still got Day-Day. But we should have enough talent in the receiver room to make up for it. So we're not going to hang our head. We're going to try to go out there and win every game for TC, for Terrence Carter.
The inside handoff.
We got my boy Cam in the slot on him. What will the safety do if he does not go over there? That's going to be a problem. Yeah, he goes over there.
On second down.
We're going to go to Milo. And I guess I have to talk through my process of what I'm doing at the line. Because a lot of times I come out in a run play, and if I like what I see at the line, I'll change it to a pass play. See how all these guys are playing off. We could run some short routes, but I kind of want to run it here. At least try to run it.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
See? It's a good idea. Okay. A lot of guys at the line. We're gonna stick with this pass this time. Let's see if they're gonna let Caleb McCaffrey leak out uncovered.
To the air on first down.
Nope. Go to Chris Carney. The reason why I don't spell out everything I'm doing on every play is because the video will be extra long. So not trying to do that. I just be hoping that people can see what we got going on for the most part. Anyway.
Here's the handoff.
All right. So what we doing here is we are reading this route between, well, these routes between Kyle Hardy and Mack. If that guy takes Kyle Hardy, we're going to throw it to Mack. If he doesn't, throw it to Kyle Hardy.
On third and short, they'll try to throw.
First down, Kyle Hardy. See what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. That's what I be thinking in my head.
Instead of 3.
And third down, great job
So,
on this offense. Move the
anyway,
chains, give yourself another fresh set of downs, but find the big target.
On this one, it ain't a whole lot to think about. Just run the ball. My boy C-Mac getting in now. He said, Coach, it's my time now. Don't wear out old Rashawn Carver. Throw me out there, too.
Really nice lead in this one. And now
I got you, my boy.
again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They'll try to power it in.
We got to get 1 yard. We're going to try to bang it out on this play with the big set, the big boys. The reason why I don't like running this is because when we go to this formation, they automatically just stack the line. And if we don't block good, it's not a good outcome for us. Let's see. Oh, we blocked that. Excellent. Blocked that. Excellent. Get jiggy with it. See Mac showing off the dance moves. He said, Coach, you know this is what I do. Get in the end zone when I'm in my groove. And I L check, send it my way. Or I'm going to hit the highway.
21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They'll run it from the gun.
They don't run it.
Offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the
first down. With the zone blitz, and they went right to the open area. Oh my God.
Find some fresh air. There he goes. Off the play fake on first down.
Say again.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the
Get in there.
line.
And it's been a long day for this offense.
I think that's Dunbar McGee.
It's hard to be successful.
It is Joseph Dunbar McGee with the sack.
No answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Back to pass, it's Vargas. Here's a heat.
Throw away.
Just had to get rid.
Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And there's another sack.
Is on the way, and the
I see both sides like Chanel.
This offense's way.
Hunt is on its way.
Hey.
The solid return there. They'll run it from the gun.
First down. Give me that stick. Okay.
Looking to throw on first down. Strong.
I don't know who that was on that side that got beat.
That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's
But it doesn't matter. It happened.
Gonna swing it on second down. Using the quick game.
There we go, Mac. I need my receiver room to step
And the
up.
Red Wolves come to the line on third
Milo?
and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
You wanted some PT? It's your time now, my boy.
He's going to look for a man on third and short.
And that's the end.
Let the time run
Of the
out
third
here.
quarter, the Arkansas State Red Wolves are sitting in control of this game right now,
Both receivers have come up big
even
through three.
without our top guy in the receiving room. Sad day.
Just
Sad
ready
day.
to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down.
That's first
still
down?
on his feet.
Okay, we're going.
Football, keep running the clock.
We're going to try Milo. We got to see what that safety does, though. Might end up going to the check down.
Wants to go up top on first down.
And he dropped it. If I come to you, Milo, you got to come down with it, my boy.
They'll leave it with him.
I feel like if we get a touchdown on this drive, I might just bring the backups in.
But you've got this game in hand so long as
We're already down one player, one star player.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for
Good
it.
catch, Mac.
Complete. Wants to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside.
Let's go, Day-Day.
Good. Back to pass. Looking for the score.
Come on, Cam. We had a couple drops on some touchdown passes. I don't like to see that. But anyway, we got 3 routes coming across the middle. Let's see if we can find one of these.
They'll try to get it through the air.
He came back towards me. I don't know why he came back towards the line, but
one already, and this one ought to be cake from 20 yards out.
let's take the points.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now
Go up
the lead
by
is even bigger.
4
They
possessions.
just tack on more points.
Well, it's
to
still
this
3
game.
possessions if they
Fourth quarter,
go for 2 every time.
Won it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play.
I don't know what happened there.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
Second down.
They be holding that for a long time.
All right, I can throw it. I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Looking to pass. It's Vargas. Makes the catch.
Come on, D. Let's lock in. Let's get another stop.
Things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Another run.
Continuing to churn. From the gun. Wants to pass. He's got
Dang
his
it.
man.
He was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Knock it out.
This passing
Come on,
attack,
linebackers. They trying to
had some
attack
matchups
y'all.
They were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed to win
All
this
right,
game.
and
You're gonna
nobody's
have to-
blocking.
We gonna get him again.
It's a welcome play for the defense.
I
They
see
get a
both
sack at the
sides like
47.
Chanel.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect
Oh,
their QB. It doesn't
yeah.
matter if
Oh,
the defense
yeah.
is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7
My boy
sacks.
Charlie
That's
Collins.
just ridiculous.
Right on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first
They
down.
gonna get it.
Dad make the catch and the
Now
defense
Damian
will
Gilmore
force a
Jr. is
turnover.
hurt.
With a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
You'll take this. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
Let's go, Day-Day.
And explosive. Looking to throw on first down.
There we go.
Looking that left side now.
Matt Aarons.
Really from the gun, the ground game.
It's another good run.
Determined run. Himself.
Oh, boy.
He's knocked down a couple.
Should have let the halfback keep that one. But anyway. Let's see what we got here.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the
Get that
wideout.
touchdown,
And
Matt
they're
Aarons.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Get that ball, Matt.
And with that team,
See, I'm
this
just-
team looking to go.
I'm just giving y'all a sneak peek.
Just how you want to start a season, man.
Y'all better
You've
get
done an
ready.
Unbelievable job answering all the questions.
Yeah, we love you,
starting off
Matt.
the year just how you
Yeah,
want
Matt's
to.
my boy.
Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the
Matt
season.
always running errands when you get in the end zone.
That one, Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off play action on first down. Got it behind
Bring
the
him
line.
down.
It's McLaurin. Looking downfield. It's Vargas. Fires to the right.
Bat it down.
And never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to
Damn
see
it.
in the film room that people aren't going to
Too much
like,
time.
but hopefully
We got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Second.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure
Joseph.
has arrived. And
Dunbar.
down he goes
McGee.
at the 30.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late. in the
JDM.
football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found
Cashing
any
in
kind of
like he
good
at the
rhythm. They haven't
ATM.
done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands. It's
Good tackle.
Johnson.
We'll stay in man. I don't want to.
Why are you running?
There's a sack.
Coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Just let it run out. He said, "Yeah, I'm done, coach. Let the clock run." Coach Brown said, "I got time today." Well, I wish I had more time today.
When you know
I don't think that's what you want, Coach Brown.
The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this.
We had a little more time. We
And it's almost
probably would have
like
put up a
playing
little more
against yourself, right?
points.
You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute this?
We
was
kind of just
so
cruised through
easy.
this one on the
Great
offensive
execution.
side. We did
Just
lose
beat down in every facet.
one of our
I
best
think as a
players
player, you just love being in
on the
such
offense, and
great
Terrence
rhythm,
Carter
and we saw that
early in the
right from
game.
the get-go in this game. Offense just
But
able to matriculate the ball down the field.
guys still
Defense
made
was not
plays.
giving
Cam Jenkins made
anything up.
plays.
What a
Mac
great
Donald
game
made
plan
plays.
coming in, and this was just total domination.
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and
Good
Jesse
solid
Palmer, I'm
dub.
Reese Davis, and this has been
Good solid dub and another solid performance from Andre Blum. 26 of 33, 244, completed 78% of his passes, 2 TDs, and most importantly, 0 interceptions. There were a couple passes in there where they were kind of questionable, but for the most part, good accurate day for Andre Blum. King Moss did get out there, completed a couple passes, 30 yards and a touchdown. Not the big long bomb that he normally gets when he gets in the game, but we'll still take it. On the rushing side, pretty much the whole first half, it was Rashawn Carver. He had 13 attempts for 81 yards and a touchdown. And then once we got in the second half, other guys started to sub in. Caleb McCaffrey, 9 carries for 46 yards. That's an average of 5.1. Love that. Also had a TD. And Ricky Tandy had 8 carries for 45 yards. That's an average of 5.6. You know what I'm saying? On the receiving side of things, Cam Jenkins led the way as far as yards. Only 3 receptions, but 65 yards. So we'll take that production. McDonald stepped up today with the absence of Terrence Carter in the second half. He had 7 catches for 58 yards. That's an average of 8.2. Okay, that's actually better than Terrence Carter's numbers. He had 7 catches for 52 yards. That's an average of 7.4. Also had a TD before he went down. Matt Aarons caught 2 passes for 30 yards and a TD. And that's about it outside of that touchdown pass that Rashawn Carver caught out of the backfield. I think that was in the first quarter, I believe. And as far as the offensive line, it's saying we only gave up 1 sack. Actually, we only had 1 sack in this game, and that was from the left guard. I thought that was him. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was him. It was either left tackle or left guard, but I figured it was him. Anyway, he did give up 1 sack, but my boy Ziri Madison had another 6 pancake game. And on the defensive side, Damian Gilmore Jr. led the way as far as total tackles. He had 2 solo, 3 assists, 5 total, 2 TFLs, and 1.5 sacks. So shout out to Damian Gilmore Jr. Jordan Ross also had a sack to go along with his 4 total tackles and 3 TFLs. Luke Wisham had 4 total tackles and a TFL. AJ Moore had 4 total tackles and 2 TFLs. Charlie Collins had 4 total tackles, 4 TFLs, and 3 sacks. So that's the Charlie Collins type of game that we're used to seeing from him, and it helped us get the dub. Also, Joseph Dunbar McGee came in. He had 3 total tackles, all of them were TFLs, and all of them were sacks. So we might have to look at getting that guy on the field a little more. It's kind of hard when you got Damian Gilmore Jr. who played well, Joseph Dunbar McGee played well, and actually Kevin Otis only had 1 tackle, and that was a TFL. He also had half a sack. So if you're going by the numbers, he was the worst out of the defensive tackles. But anyway, and shout out to Charlie Collins. He has the new national career sack record. Oh my God, that boy going down in history as the sack man. Sack man, yeah, there's him. No Diddy. And of course, if he has the national sack record, he has the Arkansas State career sack record as well. All right, let's get a quick rundown of the recruiting board. We're still not on his board. Let's just take him off. It's a waste of a spot, and we're not on that guy's board either. Maybe if we put some hours on him, but we don't have the hours, so we're gonna remove him. We are making up ground on Keenan Cole. We only need 1 halfback anyway, so not too concerned about that. We do have some guys that can take some visits, so we only have 10 hours. Maybe just bring this guy in and we can do it with Coach Prestige or Championship Contender. Which one is this deal breaker? Championship Contender. So we're gonna do that. Yes, sir. All right, let's continue on. Let's see if we see any big movement, whether we're gaining or losing. Doesn't look like we're getting on the radar of this guy. I don't know. Okay, we're looking good there, looking good here. Not gonna take a whole lot of time with this. Let's see. I think we did have a visit on this guy in the previous week, I believe. Was it him? No, it was a corner. Never mind. I think it was a corner. Yeah, so it wasn't him. Anyway, looking decent there. Looking okay here. Okay, there. Okay, yeah, it was him. He's the guy that we had to visit on, and it done us some good too. Nice to see that. We also have a visit that we can get on this 5-star free safety. We're gonna get that visit scheduled as soon as possible. Looks like Tulane is making a run for for this free safety. Like we just don't have the hours right now. Yeah, we just don't have the hours. So it is what it is. And let's take a look at the top 25. No movement in the top 6. We do have UCLA moving up 3 spots after they take down Washington, who was probably ranked higher than 17. Well, I ain't gonna say probably, they were ranked higher than 17. Anyway, Tennessee staying put. We do have some movement right up in here with Florida, Kentucky, Miami, Notre Dame, and Texas all moving up. And it's because Oklahoma and Washington lost. But the biggest news, the news that we want to talk about, is that the Arkansas State Red Wolves are moving up 3 spots to number 14. That's right, folks. We are 2 spots out of the college football playoff picture right now. But all we got to do is win the Big 12. Our focus is winning the Big 12. That's what we need to focus on, winning the Big 12. Everything else will take care of itself. Anyway, USC is up 3 spots, even though they haven't played a game, and that's due to these 2 L's here. What else? TCU is moving up, so that also makes our conference look good to have another Big 12 team in here. We had several Big 12 teams at the bottom down here, but as you can see, we got 3 new teams in the rankings, which means that those Big 12 teams are no longer on here, unfortunately. And we do have some conference standings for the first time. We do have a lot of teams that played their first conference game, just like us. We are sitting on top of the Big 12 standings. Of course, we got several teams right behind us at 1-0, so no need to get, so it still isn't a whole lot to talk about, but teams getting wins and teams getting L's. And for the Heisman watch, we got Tony Gentry from Georgia still sitting on top. Clay Adams from West Virginia is moving up. Okay, we got a pure runner on here. He actually threw for 295 and only had 26 rushing yards, so the pure runner looking more like a pocket passer right now. Anyway, DeMarco Hodges, the receiver, is trending downward. He had no game last week. That doesn't really help you too much. Anyway, Ethan Grunkemeyer from Notre Dame, he's trending upward after throwing for 323 and 4 passing TDs. Okay, and we also got Ethan Houck from Indiana. He had no game last week, and that's hurting his standings right now as well. And if you made it to this part of the episode, you already know how I go on this show. It's the outro. Okay, back-to-back games where we score 41 and we hold a team under 20. I love it. Actually, no team has scored more than 17 points on us, and that was the ranked Boise State Broncos, who are no longer ranked. They dropped another game, so yeah, not looking too good for them. Arkansas is 3-1. Okay, their only loss coming to us, and North Carolina is back in the top 25 at number 24, so that win looks good. And in the next episode, we got the number 21 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, and we're going down to Texas. Oh boy, another road game against another quality opponent. That's gonna be pretty much the rest of the season, because we're gonna have a lot of quality opponents like Houston, Texas Tech, Kansas. Even though Texas Tech is 2-2 and Houston is 2-2, there's nothing to sleep on. And we gotta put that big fat BTA on UL Monroe. But yeah, no need to get too far ahead of ourselves. Focus on the task at hand, and the next task is TCU, and that's another ranked team that we can put the belt to, and that'll look good for our resume. You know what I'm saying? But I am your HC. This has been another episode of the Arkansas State Dynasty here in season 4, and we're 4-0. Actually, I think this is the first time we started 4-0 to start off a season. I think that's right. This is the first time we started 4-0. So hopefully we can continue the trend in the next episode. But before you get out of here, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified the next time I drop a video just like this one. And also slide in the comments and talk to your boy. And if you want to go the extra mile and you want to support your boy with some NIL, you know what I'm saying, so I can bring these players in, you can hit that join button and join the channel and become a member. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like $3 a month to be a member. But you get the member perks, you get the exclusive channel emojis. I added 2 new emojis. We got the HC with the belt. Anytime we putting the belt to somebody, you can bring the HC out with the belt. And we also got the HC holding up the 4s. You know, we go into the 4th quarter, gotta put them 4s up. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a member, just type in there, put 4s, and it'll bring up the HC with the 4s, or you can type in BTA and you can get that belt out. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, I'm out.